Welcome to episode 95 of Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia. This week, the boys discuss their weekend adventures, including a visit to an Oddities Expo and a trip to an Egyptian museum. Spooky. We get another round of fire away, 15 rapid-fire questions to get to know each other better. Plus, Prime Day. Is it dead? Sean talks about video nostalgia related to Blockbuster and a very age-appropriate game. Finally, a debate on whether Gills or Wings would be the better mode of transportation. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. We are your hosts. My name is Sean. This is Joshua, and this is episode number 95. Joshua, there we go. I got it right. It's not 85. It's 95. How are you doing this week, my dude?
You know, it's funny. I think if you heard the last episode, Sean did struggle a little bit with his numbers and speech in general.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe this time around,
that was a tough one.
Episode 95, Sean will get his words out a little better, and so will I, because things tend to get a little tricky when it comes to words on this podcast. But Sean, I'm doing well. I'm coming off a cool weekend. I spent the weekend with my brother and his girlfriend, and
nice.
I have to ask, Sean, before we dive like too deep into the podcast.
Sure.
Have you ever been to an Oddities Expo?
Have I ever been to an Oddities Expo?
Mm-hmm.
No, but they have one up here relatively often. Like it's like twice a year or some shit.
Yeah. So if you haven't gone, I think it's something that you would appreciate because it's super fucking cool. Depending on where you're listening this, you could be not in California, but most likely you are. They had the Oddities Expo in San Jose this year, or they brought it to San Jose. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, this Oddities Expo, such a fucking hard word to say, is one of the coolest things that you could possibly go to. There's a ton of art there. There's like a bunch of jewelry if you're into that. It's basically a bunch of artists that come together and create like an oddity spectacle with a bunch of just random shit. I did buy a bunch of artwork that I'm not prepared to show off. Spoiler alert, not prepared to show off on this podcast, on this episode. Yeah, but to come, I'm going to be showing off a bunch of artwork I got at the Oddities Expo, and it was pretty fucking sick. And not only did we go to the Oddities Expo, I had a chance over the weekend to go to the Egyptian Museum in San Jose, California.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Yeah. So I'm a little indifferent about going to San Jose and seeing Egyptian artwork and Egyptian artifacts and stuff like that. Okay. And the reason I'm indifferent is because as I was walking through this museum, it's really cool shit. Anybody who hasn't been there should go there. But as I was going through there, I kind of got this like weird feeling like how much of this shit is actually real and how much of this shit is actually stolen.
Interesting. Okay.
So it kind of, I was feeling at odds with the whole experience because I kind of felt like if I'm really going to be looking at Egyptian artwork or artifacts or just things from Egypt, I feel like to get the real, just the whole experience, you got to go to Egypt for this, man, because everything just kind of seemed a little bit too staged, a little bit too, just a little, I don't want to say disingenuous because I don't want to like take away from all the people that put put all the money together for this museum, but it just felt a little kind of like out of place. I don't know. So if you haven't gone, I mean, not guessing, but I suggest that you check it out, at least go once, but I don't know, man, it was cool, but I just kind of think if you're going to check out Egyptian artifacts, it's probably best done if you can go to Egypt. I don't know.
Because, that's how I want to see the Egyptian artifacts is actually in Egypt because, why not? I have thousands of dollars to spend on a plane ticket and all that fun shit. Yeah, not happening, buddy.
It seems kind of.
I'll sit in my room and fucking.
I don't know.
Watch it on YouTube.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just being an asshole about the whole thing. I'm usually an asshole on this podcast, so there we go. Let's just keep with the theme.
Makes sense.
But yeah, buddy, it was actually good. I mean, other than that, I spent the week with my brother, so I'm coming off the weekend feeling super good. And his girlfriend, they were great hosts. We stayed the night, had dinner, so I'm feeling really good.
Good.
overall.
I'm glad, buddy. I'm glad. What do you got in your cup this week, my dude?
All right.
I mean, after this beautiful high that you got on this week,
I know, right?
you got anything good in that cup?
Well, last week, if you were watching, I had a little CBD infused, what they call TAM drinks or TAM mixers. I don't even know what they fucking call these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I loved it so much, I had to dive right back into it. So I got another one of these TAM CBD infused drinks. This is actually a peach ginger CBD infused. And again, we don't promote any kind of drugs or even drinking, even though we do at the beginning of every episode. We do not promote it. But I thought I'd give this another try. This is a peach ginger drink here. And for some reason, it didn't pop. So hopefully it's not like super dead.
It's been tainted.
And Sean could probably tell you what's in the rest of this Sorry for the Delay cup right here. Take a guess, Sean.
Let me guess.
In there?
This is like the 1200th week in a row. We're going to go with straight Burbies, mostly Knob Creek. What year is that? 2026, I guess. 2025. I don't know.
I have no idea. I didn't check the date on the bottle. But yeah, Sean's right. It is a bunch of just whiskey or a couple shots of whiskey mixed in with this drink. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, let me just, I guess, describe to you how it tastes.
It's taking a big old sip.
I think I put way too much whiskey in there because that just tastes like straight whiskey, buddy. Holy shit.
I mean, it looked like half your cup was full of just straight whiskey. And I also have to ask, like, does this whiskey never end? Like, you've had it for like the last 8 weeks, and like is it just endless? You got a tap back there?
Well, I mean, honestly, I tend to go to Costco when I buy any kind of beverage, so it's a big. Let's just say it's a big bottle. There's a whole lot of drink in that bottle right there. So makes sense. Yeah, dude. Okay. That's what's going on in my cup over here. What about you, Sean? What are you sipping on over there? You're probably sipping on something different,
right, buddy.
Naturally.
Oh, always. But I'm always drinking ciders, buddy. I've got another cider. I talked about it last week. It's the Incline cider. It's the Tropics. It's probably one of my all-time favorite ciders in general. So just the Tropics. Had this one before, so nothing surprising. It's delicious. I'll go ahead and open it.
You almost forgot to open it, everybody. You're just going to set it down without even opening it.
I was going to set it down without even opening it.
Got.
I was just like, I'm going to look at it.
It's a placeholder.
Look at it and drink it through osmosis. I'm pouring it into my cup, everybody. Sorry. I'll take a sip for you if you really want me to, I guess.
Yeah, of course. I mean, why would you? I mean, come on.
It tastes like the tropics. And how would you describe the tropics? It tastes like guava, pineapple, apple cider, maybe a little bit of maybe almost like blackberry notes in there too, which is kind of weird, but it's delicious. Again, one of my all-time favorite ciders. And for those who want the percentage, this is an 8.4. So about to get fucked up.
8.4. I know. Well, Sean's got a pretty big tolerance, so I don't know how fucked up he could really get. Might as well be like a 2% beer for that guy.
I'm already fucked up right now. Yeah. Goddamn. I love this cider, man. I can't say any more good things about this cider. It's fucking delicious. I'm going to miss it when I come back home. So there's that.
You probably can get it here.
Get this down there.
You probably can get it.
No, you can't. I bet you can't. I bet you can't get it there. I want you to go to Bevmo sometime in the next future weeks and try to find this shit. It ain't happening.
All right. Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Speaking of challenges, buddy, hey, let's head on over to the housekeeping corner real quick, just so we can talk about this. Joshua, you and I have challenges with dates. So
we have challenges with dates and words and everything else. I mean, how many fucking challenges we have here?
This will be the last week that you guys can actually. Will it be? Yeah, maybe. Hang on, I got to look at the. See, this is what I'm talking about. Dates, buddy.
Well, I mean, this
July 22nd. Comes out on the 22nd. Yeah, July 22nd. This will be the last week you guys can get the fucking summer collection. Because after next week on July 30th or 31st, excuse me. Again, bad with dates. God damn. The summer collection will go away. So July 31st is the last day you can get the summer collection if you're thinking about getting the summer collection. So there you go. This is the last full week that you'll have to purchase the summer collection. So by the time next week's episode comes out, you'll only have like 3 days, and so it'll probably be too late by then. So there's that. On top of that, head on over to sorryforthelate.live, where you can check out this episode in its entirety, as well as a transcript for this episode, so you can see everything that Mia is going to cut out, because we cannot speak, and most of the time it's stuff that we just can't fucking work our way through, because it just wastes your time and my time. So there's that. Alongside that, buddy, hey, we've been doing this thing where we've been putting words out into the algorithm for our website. And I'm going to ask you the question again, like I did last week.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any words that you want to add to that algorithm?
Well, believe it or not, Joshua came prepared today, everybody. This is something that I rarely do. And because today happens to fall on World Brain Day, I'm actually going to use my brain on today's episode and come up with a word that I don't think we've ever said before. And that word would be moonglade. Sean, have you ever heard the word moonglade?
Moonglade. No, I've never heard that word before.
Okay, that's good. I'm super happy you've never heard of moonglade, because that probably means we've never said it on this podcast. Okay. But what moonglade is, it's the shimmering reflection of moonlight on water, often romantic.
Interesting.
Moonglade.
Okay, I feel like you just Googled that word, because I don't think that's in your repertoire of vocabulary. So,
hey, maybe.
I don't think you read enough smut novels to actually have that word be on the top of your brain here.
You know what? Sometimes when you're looking out over the water and you're feeling a little romantic, just throw out the word moonglade. You know. Just do it.
Every time you say it, I just think of the word moon glaze, and I'm just like, what? I want to glaze the moon, baby.
Yeah. I mean, it's sweet. It's weird. Romantic. It doesn't sound very romantic though. Like if you think about the word, it doesn't really kind of like roll off. Maybe in a different language, it sounds like way better, but in English, it does kind of sound not so romantic. But there you go. That is my word. Do you got a word to add to the sorry for the delayed dictionary?
2 words this week, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 2 words. The first word is foreign. Apparently, we've never said the word foreign.
What?
So there you go. Yeah, we've never said the word foreign. And the last word I have for you is spork. We've never said the word spork either. So I guess none of these things have came up in conversations. We've never said, hey, have you ever had a foreign spork lodged into your anus? There's a sentence for you.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a nice way of putting those together. Yeah. I'm sure Chat's the one that suggested that as well.
No, this is me Googling on our website, sorryforthelate.live.
Chat's not going to say that.
And using the search bar feature. And you too can use that search bar feature. So head on over to the website and put in whatever words you want and tell us if we missed it. So
yeah, I think that's
there is that.
Yeah. Okay.
And Joshua, I don't think I have anything else for the housekeeping corner. Other than come buy some merch. You can also get this beautiful Space Cowboy shirt that I'm wearing right now. Which way? I got to go with the camera. This way. Yeah, there it is. Boom. Bam. So there you go. Joshua, you got anything else for housekeeping corner?
No, I think we're pretty rock solid in the housekeeping corner. I mean, we love the merch. We love everybody who's been purchasing the merch and supporting the podcast. So thank you very much. So keep it up.
We love you. We love all of you.
Check out the songs too. The last week's song was a banger. That was a good one.
Oh yeah, man. I can't wait for this week's song. It's going to be another good one. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
So,
looking forward to it. Everybody, that's where we go every episode.
I think this is where we go to where we go, which is going to go to
the button and to the chat with us page.
This is the chat with us section. For those of you who are first-time watchers, long-time callers, the chat with us section is basically the topics for the week. And, we will tell you what we're going to talk about. I mean, you can either listen to them or you don't have to, whatever you want to do, man. This is freedom of choice. You have the power of will. You can do whatever you want. But the first topic that we have this week is get us? ? The second topic is Prime Day dead?
Okay. Man.
All right.
Okay.
That's a good one. The one after that is video nostalgia. Okay. All right. And the last topic for the week is gills or wings. All right. All right, dude. All right.
Where are we going? Why
Can't
not
wait for
end
that.
with something silly? Why not end with something fun? So hang in with us till the end. Hopefully we get to that one because that could be kind of fun. I'm curious. Gills or wings?
Oh, we'll get to it. Yeah, these topics, the ones I gave Joshua 2 topics and he has 2 topics in here. Let's find out which topics are his and which ones are mine. And I'll spoil this right now. The first topic is mine.
All right.
So Joshua, this is
Let's go.
This topic is Get Us.
Okay.
And as we lead further and further into the 100th episode, I kind of want to establish who we are as people, Joshua, because I don't ever think that we've established who we are.
Okay.
I don't think people really know who the Joshua and Sean are. They just kind of heard our voices and heard us talking about topics and things like that and get our opinions on that as far as like those things go. So this is going to be another fire away segment where I give you 15 questions, Joshua.
15.
And you have, I'm not going to time you on this one because I didn't make a timer for this one. So I'm just going to say as quickly as you can get them through, buddy, 15 questions. Some of them are easy. Some of them are pretty difficult. So I'll just start with that.
Wait. Before you go,
are you ready,
wait. I'm not ready yet, but because you're not going to time me, I'm going to time myself. Because if there's one thing I was never good at, it was tests or quizzes, and I was always the last one in the fucking room every single time. So I would like to know how fast I actually answer these questions. All right. Because this brain's special.
Yeah, it is. It's a very special
special brain. Yeah. Okay. All right,
buddy.
Ready?
Let's set your timer.
Go.
3, 2, 1, go. What's a fun fact about you that most people don't know?
I rode BMX for like 18 years. I love extreme sports, and I am an adrenaline junkie.
Okay. What's your comfort movie or show?
Comfort movie or show? Geez. Goonies. I love Goonies.
Goonies. Okay.
Hey, cool. You guys. Just like...
Is Megan have to cut that? That's just a quote, right? She doesn't need to cut that.
Got that lazy eye.
Sorry, let's
Rocky
move on from that.
Yeah.
What's something you've always wanted to try but haven't yet?
Oh, I would say bungee jumping, but I think that's just fucking stupid. Maybe skydive with and not tandem, like not strapped to another, but just going solo. That'd be pretty badass.
Okay. All right. What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
Oh shit, the most spontaneous thing. I'm pretty, I don't like to be calculated, but the most spontaneous thing I've ever done, probably shaved my head because I was so fed up with my hair at one point. I just literally just took and shaved it all the way like bald. And I hate the shape of my head, so it was pretty stupid when I was done. I regretted it. So there you go.
If your life was a genre, what would it be?
Ooh, mysterious.
Oh, okay. That's a good answer. Shit. All right. What's your go-to guilty pleasure song?
Go-to guilty pleasure. Sublime. Was Summertime?
Okay. All right. What food could you eat every day without getting tired of it?
Peanut butter.
All right. What's one thing you absolutely don't understand the hype around?
Oh shit, shoes.
Okay. What's a trend you secretly love?
It's not a secret, but I like Funkos. It's not a secret. But...
that's kind of a given.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Coffee, tea, or chaos?
Can I combine coffee and chaos? Because I love both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Coffee, chaos. That could be... Ooh, dude. Did we just come up with something there?
You got an idea. There's an idea somewhere floating around there. I'm feeling it. What's something you used to believe but don't anymore?
The earth is flat. Just kidding. Just kidding.
He still does, everybody. He still believes that.
I guess, if you want a real one, that all teachers care in school.
Oh, that's a good one. Who had the biggest influence on you today? Who had the biggest influence on who you are today?
Probably my dad.
Okay. Yeah. When do you feel most like yourself?
When I'm at the beach.
Okay. All right. I have 2 more, Joshua. You're on the home stretch here. What's your weird talent or party trick?
Weird talent or party trick? Ooh, that's a good one. Do I have a weird or trying to think of something that everybody can't do or doesn't do. Weird party trick. I mean, it's not a weird party trick, but I'm pretty good at like beer pong. So if we're going to a party and you want to have a good partner, like it's not weird, but it is a talent. So if you don't want to get too fucked up, maybe pick me as a partner because I can shoot some hoops. So when it comes to that red cup and that little ping pong ball, I can do it. Pick me.
All right, buddy. Last one. What's something small that instantly makes your day better?
Probably a smile or a thank you or an appreciate you. Or you're welcome. Just little things like that I think make my day better.
Okay, very cool. So there you go, everybody. Those are 15 rapid fire questions that will help you get to know who Joshua is. Congratulations, Joshua. You made it. How long did it take?
Okay, so because I'm competitive, I mean, I don't know if that, okay, bonus question, Joshua typically is competitive, not to the point where like I'll cheat to win, but I am competitive. So that took about 4 minutes and 8 seconds to complete those 15
minutes
or 15 questions.
8 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Joshua, would you like to quiz me now?
Yeah, I don't have a list though. You should have given me a fucking list.
I sent you the list in the chat.
Oh, did you?
Go ahead and yeah, it's in the chat bar right there. Mia, if you need to cut this for time,
Holy
go
shit.
ahead
No,
Joshua finds the chat
Joshua
bar.
can technically figure this out.
Oh, is Joshua tech savvy?
Joshua
Let's
can
find out.
If there's anything that I can do, fun fact again, Joshua can press buttons. Or flick,
I mean, he's not wrong.
or flick
He's not
the
wrong,
bean.
everybody.
I can also flick the
He
bean.
can flick the
if
he can flick the bean and press the button.
that comes up in conversation. The old bean flicker.
My Lord.
Here we go. Did Sean number these? Okay.
Kind of. The first few aren't numbered, and then the last ones.
Up
are
until
numbered.
6, Sean numbered them. So we're
Yes.
just going to run these off.
I don't know why I did it that way. Don't judge me.
And if reading is not so good, but I guess when I get to the end where there's a question mark, that means that is the end of the question. Go figure. All right. Here we go, everybody.
Yeah. Wait. Do you want me to time myself as well?
I would love to yeah, definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
You let me know when to start, and I'll go ahead and set my timer.
Okay, we'll do a countdown. 3,
All right.
2, 1, let's go. All right, Sean, here are your 15 rapid fire questions. Here we go. What's a fun fact about you that most people don't know?
I played in a band that had music in a indie motion picture.
Okay. What's your comfort movie or show?
Cars. Cars is my comfort movie.
Cars. I some of these I would like to elaborate on it, but this is not. We're doing this on time thing, so I'm like,
It's not the time.
I want to circle back to this. Okay. Question number 3. What's something you've always wanted to try but haven't yet?
I would probably say scuba diving. I'm just scared of the ocean. Scared of the ocean, so it's like, don't know if I can.
That is a good one, actually. That'll come up later. Gills or wings. See if you make it that far with us. Here we go. Number 4, if I'm counting correctly. What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
Get a tattoo. When I was 18, designed a tattoo. Said, "Can you put this on my body?" And they were like, "Sure." So yeah.
You designed it. That's actually pretty sick. I like that. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
dude.
All right, and number 5. If your life were a genre, what would it be?
Romantic comedy.
Okay. All right. What's your go-to guilty pleasure song?
Oh, there's too many songs in my head. Katy Perry's Firework.
Katy Perry. People still listen to her. Jesus.
Well, I do as a guilty pleasure.
Right?
That song just bangs, bro.
Number 7, because this is where we are. What food could you eat every day without getting tired of it?
Oh, did I ask you this question?
Yeah, you did. I said peanut butter.
Oh, that's right. Oh, fuck. Shit, my memory's shot. I would say pizza. Pizza's probably my easiest
pretty
one.
fucking bomb. Now, would that pizza have anchovies and pineapple on it?
No, it wouldn't.
Right.
It would have pineapple, but not anchovies.
Noted. Number 8. What's one thing you absolutely don't understand the hype around?
Oh, sorry, everybody. Cars? I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, cards.
That's going to give me some flack.
No, I mean, they're pieces of art to me, but I could agree with you if I had to circle back to that. Okay. What's a trend you secretly love?
Any TikTok dance. Any TikTok dance.
All right, perfect. Number 10, coffee, tea, or chaos?
Tea. I would definitely say tea, but not like jasmine tea. I'm like all about like the fruit teas, like the passion teas. Like that's what I'm about.
All right. What's something you used to believe but don't anymore?
Santa Claus.
No.
I used to really believe that Santa was real. Like straight up. But yeah, dreams get crushed.
Is that a hint at the trauma episode that we may get to at some point?
Oh yeah. Episode 96, everybody. Feel free to tune into that one.
It's going to be a good one.
I forgot to mention that in the housekeeping. Oh well, continue, Josh. I'm killing my own time.
No. We're filling in here. Who had the biggest influence on who you are today?
I'm right there with you. My dad as well had a big influence on who I am today.
That's fair. That is fair. Number 13. We're almost there. Down to the home stretch here. When do you feel most like yourself?
Probably when I'm sitting here with you, buddy.
That's a good one. I like that. I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that. Number, what are we on, 14 here? Yeah, here we go. Mm-hmm. What's your weird talent or party trick?
I think the only one that I can think of, like at the top of my head, is like I can put my ring fingers down without moving my other fingers. You know,
okay.
It just comes from like playing guitar. So,
and he's actually doing that on screen. So if you want to see what Sean's beautiful fingers look like, slide on over to the Sorry for the Delay website or join us on YouTube.
My little sausages, baby.
Viennas.
My little Viennas.
And number 15, finally, what everybody's been waiting for, Sean. What's something small that instantly makes your day better?
Oh,
you already said us. You already said us and me. I mean, you can't double dip.
I know. That's very true. Something small that makes my day better. Probably when my favorite song of mine comes out on my Spotify playlist. Like, because I usually have my Spotify playlist on random. Mm-hmm. So, like, when I get a fucking banger that I haven't heard before in a little while as I'm driving home from work, makes my day infinitely better.
I'll stop that timer because I do have a follow-up question. Sean listens to a lot of music, and we make a lot of AI music on here. Are you like, what is a song that you've heard lately that you didn't know? Like you'd never heard of the band, or can you recall any of those?
A lot of music that I found recently. I found a female artist. I believe the song's called Vices. What is her name? It's like Sarah something. If you give me 1 second, I have it. That's literally saved in my favorites right now. But she has a song out, and it's great. I love it.
No, it's okay. But I want you to. What's the gentleman's name who you ran into in Washington? Got to send a quick shout out.
Oh, Josiah
Flores. Thank you, Josiah Flores. Mm-hmm. Sean, that is a new artist that Sean did discover too.
Yeah, and also the lady's name is Sarah Beth. Yeah. Song called Vices. It's a great song.
Okay, all right, go check that out if you're on Spotify and you want to tap into Sean's brain or emotions, because that's something that tapped into him clearly through the algorithm. So he's been tapped into.
Well, thank you, Joshua. Thank you, everybody, for listening. And hopefully you guys got to know us a little bit better as we get to episode 100. So, Joshua, with that being said, do you think you're ready for an AI song? I think we both did a lot of talking, and I think we need to cool it down a little bit.
Get a little sweaty.
You're with me.
I'm down. Let's hear it, Sean.
Yeah, my AC is off, and it is getting toasty up here right now. It is literally 85 degrees as we record this, and my body feels like it's hotter.
Wow.
So let's go ahead and get an AI song for you guys. For those of you who don't know, we do these things called AI songs, AI tracks, and we basically use AI to make beautiful music. Most of the time, I let AI kind of do its own thing, but for this one, Joshua, I actually wrote the lyrics to it, because if you didn't hear us last week, I'm on this musical journey to try and recreate a band that doesn't exist anymore. So, with that being said, for those of you watching, keep on watching. And for those of you listening, keep on listening. Here's track 45. This song is called Peaches, Joshua. Here we go. Enjoy. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Sorry.
Right.
Let's do that again.
Who doesn't love peaches?
Sorry.
I mean,
sorry, my bad. And I also forgot to mention, head on over to sorryforthelate.live/AI radio and you can hear this song in its entirety. There we go. That's the whole reason why. You're welcome. Peaches. Joshua, there's your AI song for the week. How did you feel about that?
That's another groovy. I don't know if groovy is the right word for that, but for me, it feels like a summertime jam, like another reason to put your windows down and fucking annoy the driver next to you, or fucking just bring him into your car and just have a party with them. But that was another good song. I like that. I like that. Two awesome bangers along with the other, 45, 46, 50 songs now.
44 other tracks.
44 other tracks that we broke down for you on the Sorry for Delay plays. AI radio,
Sorry for
baby.
Delay plays, baby. AI radio. It's beautiful. Beautiful stuff, my dude. Beautiful stuff.
It's another one. That is another one.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Let's move on here. Is Prime Day dead?
All right. So before I go into some specifics, I know Sean, if I remember correctly, Sean, you are not a Prime member, or are you?
No, I am no longer a Prime member, unfortunately.
Okay. Would you like to? Is there a reason why you're not a Prime member anymore? Would you like to bash on?
No,
Prime, like
there's no
Disney?
bashing.
Would you
There's no bashing on
no?
here. I enjoyed having my Prime subscription. It's just too expensive. Like on top of everything else, and my mountains of Pornhub debt. I just can't afford another $25 a month to buy or to have the privilege of buying stuff and have it shipped to me quicker, you know? So I just can't do it anymore. But yeah, Prime Days. What are people not buying anymore? Like, what's up? What the fuck?
No, I'm just kind of curious because I mean, also have to ask, did you buy anything on Prime Day? Like, did you go on Amazon and did you buy anything?
No, I didn't even know Prime Days was going on. That's how out of the loop I am.
Out of touch you
So,
are, right?
yeah.
Okay, so I just want to break it down for you a little bit because sometimes we're kind of just like, are these companies, you know, are they hyping it up, or is it a thing, or is it not a thing? Like are they advertising more than they're generating in revenue? So according to the AI overview in Google, yes, Prime Day 2025 was a success for Amazon, with the company declaring it their biggest Prime Day event ever and announcing record-breaking sales. Customers saved billions of dollars during the 4-day event, with more deals and items purchased than any other Prime Day period. So, I'm just curious to know if sometimes when you read these things, do you think these things are true? Do you think these things are actually factual, or do you think that this is for stock prices and shareholder value? And because when I look around, let me give you a quick take. When I look around, shit's fucking expensive. So I could see why there is record-breaking fucking sales happening, because everything's fucking more expensive than ever. So there could be something to be said for that. I also have to add, I didn't buy shit on Prime Day because some of the prices that I saw were more expensive than they were fucking 6 months ago. So I'm just like, where's the deal? Like, is there really a deal? And I'm kind of just wondering if the deals we're seeing today are actually deals, or is Prime Day just becoming like this hype thing that you feel like you kind of just have to be involved in, or are we just like falling to like impulse clicks?
I think it's marketing, 100% marketing. It's like Black Friday, except for the internet. You know, if you really think about it, they kind of got rid of Cyber Monday and kind of made Prime Day like Cyber Mondays. For those of you who don't know what Cyber Mondays was, it would be the Monday after Black Friday. A lot of the tech places would sell stuff for cheap, quote unquote, cheap or cheaper, right? Exactly what Prime does now, Prime Days. You know, so I think it's just a big marketing play. And I think they also inflate those numbers a lot because, yes, everything is way more expensive. And so, yeah, you're going to have record-breaking profits if you fucking increase the margin that you're selling stuff to people. You know, like that's just how companies operate. There's no breaks for anybody. You know, it's just what is the company willing to lose when they sell you something like that? Like Costco sells you that $4 chicken, which everyone knows doesn't make them money. You know, but people buy them by the boatloads. So, you know, they're still making money, but yeah, definitely the cost outweighs what you're actually paying for it. So
do you
it's
think?
All marketing.
Do you think that Prime Day is something that is just going to continue? Like like everybody's always going to be hyped up on a Prime Day, or is it going to start? They have to rebrand it. Do you think eventually Amazon's going to have to rebrand Prime Day?
Yeah, for sure. I think they're going to have to. I wouldn't say they're going to have to rebrand. I think it's just going to be one of those things that they're eventually going to lead up to, and it's going to be like, oh, it's no longer Prime Days. It's like fucking buy one get one days or some shit like that. You know, so it just comes with the marketing because there's a certain point where you kind of plateau, and then you got to figure out the next thing. You know,
True.
Like what's the next? Like right now, like Labubus are switching places for Lafufus. You know, people are wanting the more fucked up Labubus because there's a little bit more uniqueness to them, rather than having a pristine Labubu. It's like it's the plateau. You know, people want the next thing. So,
yeah, I real quick tangent on Labubus. I recently went to shop at this. It was like a pop up. It's called Pop Mart or something in San Jose. And we went there with the intentions of checking out Labubus. And apparently at this Pop Mart, this pop-up thing, you can't even buy the Labubus. You have to pre-order them before you can, you pre-order them and then you go pick them up.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if the store, when it first opened, it had Labubus, and then now because of the hype, they just don't carry them. So they have them all on display, like you can actually get them there, but you can't. Yeah. Can't buy them there. They have a bunch of other little
really
knick-knack box shit, that you could buy, but you ain't picking up a physical Labubu there anymore, which I thought that was kind of fucked up.
So I got to ask the question, do you think, this is like the 5th week in a row that we've talked about Labubus.
That's fine. People love them.
Yeah, they do. They do love them. And hey, if yours was haunted, please still let us know. We'd like to know. But do you think at this point, because Labubus are getting so difficult to get, do you think the hype's starting to die down more? Like people are just like, I'm not going to get one. And if I see one cool, I'll buy it. But I'm not going to go out of my way to do all this fucking jumping through hoops and shit.
Okay, well, we can't have this conversation unless I talk directly to a Labubu. So,
okay.
Listen.
Joshua is pulling out his Coca-Cola Labubu.
Listen, Labubu. Listen. I understand the hype, buddy. I understand the hype. You are worth money, apparently. But in this household, there's only one Labubu, and this is him right here. So, Labubu, you're eventually going to go away. This is no longer going to be a hype, and I can prove it because these things don't fly. These things don't float. So, Labubu, I love you, but you got to go.
Damn.
You got to go.
Well, that answers the question.
Sorry, Labubu. Yeah. But I have to say, that thing's not worth thousands of dollars, so I'm happy throwing it back there. So there you go.
Yeah. Also, it's gonna fucking come over here and scratch your balls.
Fuck! So. I disrespected it. That one could be haunted.
Yeah. That's how you do. That's how you do it. You shit on the Labubu, and then it comes out the next morning, rips a hole open in your ball sack, and fucking eats you from the inside out.
That's okay. I'll rub my own Labubu on it later on when we get off camera here. I'll make it up. Buddy.
Oh, fuck. All right, buddy. Let's move on to video nostalgia real quick here so we can get to your gills or wings because I'm very curious on that one. Or we could just do your gills or wings and we can do video nostalgia next week. It's up to you.
I don't even know what the timer says. We're not taking time around here. Let's just have some fun.
Oh, actually, we can't because next week is episode 96. That's our trauma episode. So we can't. So we just got to go through this one. Okay. Video nostalgia. Here we go. Let's get it. Joshua, this was my topic for us this week. I posed the question to you. Have you ever been to a Blockbuster?
I have. I've seen Blockbusters turn into 99-cent stores and all kinds of shit. Yeah, so I've been in a Blockbuster. I have. Okay. I just love Blockbuster.
That's the first part of the question. Yeah. The second part of the question is, did you guys ever, did you or your family ever have a Blockbuster routine? As in, did you go to Blockbuster every Friday? Did you not go to Blockbuster every Friday? Maybe it was a Saturday. What did you have a routine with the fam?
We didn't have a routine because we didn't have a lot of money growing up. So getting a new movie that you just couldn't see like you can now, like on Amazon and Hulu and all these fucking Netflix, all these platforms. So when we had a specific movie, like a genre, like something that cool that came out, say like Batman or something came out and that like something the whole family liked, then we would go. So it wasn't necessarily like a routine. It was more like if a movie came out that we all really wanted to see and gather around and watch, that's when we would, it was like a joint thing. We all had to love the movie. It wasn't just like my sister loved the new My Little Pony and we'd go get that shit. You know what I mean? It wasn't like everybody had to buy into it that this was the movie or movies we would rent and just kind of have a cool Friday, Saturday weekend or whatever. So.
All right. Yeah. Okay, so that's different from my experience then, because for me, most Fridays, I'm talking 90% of our Fridays would be Blockbuster Fridays, where we'd go get a pizza and we'd go rent a movie, and we'd all get to pick whatever movie we want, or some of us would pick video games, and just you get one thing, one choice, and that would be your thing for the day. And so, a little bit different. So I appreciate that. But the question that follows up all of this, buddy, because I'm getting somewhere with this, have you ever accumulated late fees on anything?
Well, since I grew up not having to like pay for shit for the most part, I mean, I bought my own BMX bike, like I saved money and shit. But I wasn't the one that had the Blockbuster card. So if it came to fees, I mean, I might have been responsible for riding my bike over there and putting the damn movie in the little, the fucking mail slot. Yeah. So I guess in a way I was like trusted to deliver the package, like a little secret agent. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's a good way to think about it. Yeah.
So I was entrusted to do that kind of thing. So I cannot remember my parents ever talking about any late fees.
Okay.
Did they happen? I'm sure at some point we got hit with a late fee because we love movies. I still love movies to this day. So I would imagine that popped up at some time or another, a late fee. Yeah.
All right. These two questions kind of coincide with each other. So the late fee question and then this question, have you ever, or did you ever trick your parents into getting something not age appropriate for you?
No. I can't.
No, okay.
No, because again, it was like we would watch it as a family.
Like a family thing.
Yeah, so I couldn't go out and say, "Hey, mom and dad, go rent Showgirls." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like go rent, behind the scenes at the Playboy Mansion or some shit. You know what I mean? Like it was everybody had to be buying in. Everybody had skin in the game when it came to movies.
Josh, this kind of makes me happy because this is two different sides to this coin. So let me tell you. We accumulated late fees on one particular thing. And it was something that I convinced my parents to let me rent, which was not age appropriate. Joshua, we rented a video game. Now, for those of you who don't play video games, the youth of video games was the Wild West for a lot of things. One game in particular, buddy, was the talk of the fucking Blockbuster town. That game in particular was called BMX Triple X, which was basically just BMX bikes and softcore porn, all in a video game.
What?
If you don't believe me, go ahead and put a little thing right there. That's the video game right here next to this guy. There it is right there. Boom. That video game is the video game that I convinced my parents to let me rent. And I kept it for like 4 weeks because, boobies. So
I'm looking at it now.
Joshua,
this was a PlayStation. This is a PlayStation 2 game or PlayStation game?
I believe it was on multiple consoles, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that game, Joshua, that really defined who I became as a person. So there's that. So I wanted to see if you had anything like that. But considering that your Blockbuster experiences weren't like mine, where you just got to pick a game or a movie, I appreciate that your family didn't allow you to do that. So, last question I have for you on this subject, buddy, was did you rewind your tapes? Like, was that a thing?
Like by hand? Like put a pencil in and actually rewind
not by
it?
hand,
Or like what do you mean?
like actually like rewind it. You know how it's like Be Kind Rewind? You put it in the VCR and you rewind it for people.
Gee, no, you're right. Yeah. I remember at Blockbuster they did have the little machine in there that they put the videos in and they would actually rewind them. Yeah. I can't remember. No, see, I don't think that we did do that because we had a really fucking shady VCR that liked to eat tapes. So I think it was always kind of a gamble when you rewound the movie. Like, is it going to chew it up? Whatever, the ribbon or whatever they call that shit would get all twisted up. So yeah, I can't remember doing that. I just remember watching them and just getting up and going somewhere else. I don't think that was my job. My job was to deliver the package.
Just
man.
Deliver it.
Yeah,
Your job was to watch the movie and then deliver the package. Makes sense.
Dude,
okay, got
I was the two-wheel warrior. I was meant to get there, ride my bike with no helmet on, dodge the cops, because back in the day you had to wear a helmet. You could get tickets for shit, and just hopping off curbs and shit and delivering the package. That was my deal.
That's fucking funny. For the record, I did rewind everything that I brought to Blockbuster. And also, if my parents are listening, it was a very age-appropriate video game. Just want to say that now.
Yes. Yeah. I wanted to look up like you can still buy it. I think you could actually still buy that game.
You probably could.
Yeah.
Anyways, buddy, that was all I had for video nostalgia. I was thinking about Blockbusters the other day for whatever reason. I was like, damn, like, do you remember this stuff? Yeah. So,
yeah.
Anywho.
All right, let's end it.
Joshua, let's go. Let's fucking end this one. Let's get to your gills or wings topic.
I just wanted to end it with something fun because I know typically we weave.
What, softcore porn's not fun?
No, well, we weave this basket of a bunch of different topics, and you asked me 15 questions. I asked you 15 questions, and let's just add one more to it by getting into wings or gills. I mean, because I'm sure people might be curious or might ask themselves the same question. Sean, if you had to make a choice.
Fuck is asking this question?
Never know. Hey, if you believe in reincarnation, this could be a question you ask yourself every time you eat salmon. All right. Here is the question, though, Sean. Sean, if you were to choose between gills or wings as like, how, you know, like whether you call yourself a bird or you call yourself a fish, and this is your means of transportation, how you move around the planet. You're either sucking up fluids or you're flying through the wind. What is your mode of transportation? What are you choosing to do?
Obviously fucking wings, dude. Wings, less predators when you have wings. You know, you're easily maneuverable. You can get to point A and point B relatively quickly. Like if you had gills, bro, how are you getting home? You know, you're swimming through the sewers. You know, you're swimming through human fecal matter. You know, that just already seems like a loss. So I'm going wings on this one, buddy. I'm going wings. And I think for me personally, I would want some like baby Cupid wings, you know, like not fully grown man wings, but like, or maybe Icarus's like wings, his little feet.
Just like micro wings. You'd have micro wings.
Yeah, micro wings, bro. Micro wings, but with the thrust power of like 14 dragons. So.
Okay. All right. That's fair. I mean, I'm glad you shit on gills because I would totally open these gills up.
Of course you would. Of course you would. You're the fucking guy who fucks the ocean.
Like I literally would fuck the ocean with all my gills. I literally would do that. But I think, you know what? The reason I picked the fucking ocean, man, is because the ocean is the closest thing to outer space. It's almost a zero gravity space. You can travel in every single direction. I mean, the only influence I guess you might have is currents. You know, when you're in space, I guess there's solar winds, there's other shit that you can encounter like that. But the ocean is the most unexplored place on this planet. And I am an explorer by nature. So sure, I can go to the heavens. I can get up there, fly around some fucking clouds, you know, take a shit on somebody just because, you know, I feel like it.
Take a shit on a bird.
Yeah, just shit on it, you know, whatever you want to do up there. Yeah. But I think swimming around the ocean, going to the deepest parts, finding all the stuff that is hidden underneath the water on the planet, I think that'd be where I would want to go. That's where I would want to explore. So I'm going gills all the way, buddy. Gills all the way.
All right. Well, hey,
you're flying.
When I see you down there, when I see you down there swimming around like a little bitch, and I come out here with my big old wings and I just scoop you up out of your fucking lake and I just rip you in half and eat your innards, you know, then you can tell me if it was worth having gills, you know.
I mean, see, I'm glad you picked wings though, because you could pick me up and fly me around. This is why this podcast works, because even though I'm in the ocean,
to the moon.
I can't give you gills. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like I can't.
Yeah.
You're fucked. Like I can't bring you and show you the cool shit. You're just fucked. Like I'm coming with you. You can't come with me, buddy. That's just
that's okay. I don't need to see anything in the depths of the ocean. You know, I don't want to see mermaids doing it. You know, I already got them in my bunker. I'm fine.
Literally, we got mermaids.
No one needs that
on the shirt. I mean, we've already brought the mermaids to life. We wear them.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we did.
All
right, buddy. Let's fucking end this episode. Let's give the people some lucky numbers, some fortunes. Send the people off on a good week this week, you know.
All right.
Maybe even give them a good monologue.
No, you can't count on a good monologue coming out of Joshua's mouth. How dare you?
I can always count on that.
How dare you? All right, if this is your first time listening, first time watching, we do these cookies at the very end, and we are approaching the very saddest part, which maybe you agree with that, maybe you don't. We only have 2 cookies left. We have one from the Dirty Dozen, got these on Amazon, or the Fortunes Against Humanity cookies. Mm-hmm. Some of them are good, most of them are bad. But this one, I'm gonna ask Sean decide on which one we want to go with. We're going Team Black Cookie, Fortunes Against Humanity, or we are going Team Red, the Dirty Dozen cookie.
We're still gonna go Team Black Cookie because I want the 96th episode, our trauma episode, to end on what I'm hoping is a good one.
All right, so you want to save the dirty one for last. Okay.
Yes.
That's totally fair. That's totally fair. All right, everybody. Sean decided on the cookie. I'm the guy that's got to read the cookie, unfortunately, so I will do my best to accomplish this task. Because I can drop off a movie in the mailbox, but can I read like 10 words off of the back of a cookie? Let's see, everybody, if I could pull this off. So here is your silly fortune for this episode 95 on July 22nd. You will contact a stump removal service after a botched amputation. I mean, that's a first.
Okay.
That's new.
That's a first. That's a new one.
Episode 95.
I'll take that. That kind of gives me hope that there's more than the ones that we've read. So there's that.
That's pretty good. I don't know. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, there you go, Sean. I got it all. I got all the words out, buddy. Can you hit us with some lucky numbers?
Proud of you.
Let's hit it.
Yeah, you did good this week, buddy. Oh, sorry. I've been clicking buttons over here. My bad. And we're not doing the spin it. Sorry for everybody.
It's fine.
Seeing that.
Got buttons.
Here are your 7 lucky numbers for the week, guys. Feel free to use them for whatever nefarious reasons you would like. If you win anything, let us know. We'd love to know. So here they are. 26, 3, 1, 37, 23, 10, and 28. Once again, your 7 lucky numbers are 26, 3, 1, 37, 23, 10, and 28. Those numbers, they were kind of a tongue twister. There was no real order to that one. So
that's all right. Hey, you got it out. Everybody. Somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to win.
Somebody's going to win.
Yeah, eventually.
I hope. Please. Yes, please. Just win. All right, buddy. Let's go on and do some fun finds. Let's bust out some fun finds for the week, my dude.
Yeah. So last week I showed off a little Gremlins Gizmo fun, my fun find. I feel like I should keep with the theme because if you've watched enough of the episodes, you know I love a little gizmo. So for you today, I present my next little fun find, and this is Gizmo with this little flaming bow and arrow, and just look at him. Look at little Gizmo right there.
Cute.
Looks pretty cute, right? Eventually, Gizmo will move. He does. Gizmo moves. He moves.
Does he?
Very.
I'm not sure if he does.
Very slowly.
Oh, there he goes. Moves. Okay. For those of you listening, Gizmo is moving. It's Joshua's Funko for the week. It is moving very slowly.
At
for
a
whatever reason this week.
Pace, mind you.
Snail's pace, yeah.
I want it to hurry up because I want you to at least see the back of it. Because, yeah.
It's getting there. Hang on, everybody. It's getting there.
This is a slow. This is the buildup.
Slow buildup. Got it.
To little Gizmo here. So there you go. That is the full collection. Last week I showed off the first one in the collection. This week I showed off the second one in the collection. Who knows what next week episode 96 will be? Maybe I'll show off
one of those tie-dye ones.
The next one in the collection. But yeah, buddy, that is Gizmo right there. That's what I got. That is my fun find.
Nice, my dude.
This week.
I was gonna say, should we wait for it to come back into frame?
No,
so
that just took way too long to show that off.
All right,
Yeah.
my guy.
So still learning. This is all trial and error with the showing this stuff off. That was some more green screen effect.
I do appreciate that, by the way, my guy. I do appreciate the fact that you spent the time and effort to put that into a little box and have it spin around. It's fucking badass. So I appreciate that.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
So what do you got? You got a fun find too? We always got fun finds for each other. So what do you got?
I have another from the vault that I wanted to show off here. But this is wrong button. There we go, Sean. You got it. This is my Disney 100th Funko. This is fucking Oswald the Lucky Rabbit in his chase version, which is just him being real cute. And Oswald the Lucky Rabbit is the first. I want to call him the first official Mickey Mouse, but I mean he's a bunny.
Yeah.
But he's like the first official character, And he's fucking rocking a beautiful silver hat, and he's doing his fucking pimp lean. It's beautiful, my dude. So this is another one from the vault. Another one that I forgot to show off.
Can I ask real quick where you picked that one up at? Did you find that at the Funko headquarters, or was that an online buy?
No. You know what's weird is that it's really super rare to find chase Funkos. I'm pretty sure it's because the people who work there will fucking put those to the side and buy them for themselves, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But no, I got this one off of eBay. And buyer beware when you shopping on eBay, because sometimes the stuff on eBay is not always what it's cracked up to be. So just keep that in mind.
Great disclaimer.
So, yeah, that was my Funko for the week.
Great fun find, man. Great. I love that. We love Funkos. Good find. All right, bud. Okay, let's crash it. Let's crash the plane.
Let's
take the seatbelts
land
off.
this plane. Please don't crash it. Put your tables in the upright position, or buckle your seatbelt because Joshua's about to hit you with his closing monologue for the week. Joshua, the stage is yours. I'm just going to sit here and sip on my beautiful Incline Tropic cider and curse the fact that my internet is still laggy.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of a little, but it's okay. We get through these things. We love doing this podcast, and we love that everybody is joining us and listening because we love all you guys, as I always say. But to close this episode out, everybody, today is National Be a Good Teammate Day, believe it or not. So in closing, I'd just like to say, if you're part of a team and you're the person that holds that team down, get your fucking ass up, stop being lazy, and be a good fucking teammate. Jesus Christ. Was that bad? Was that bad? I mean,
this is your monologue, bro. You can do whatever you
can
say, whatever you want.
End it? I don't know. Hey, Mia,
Mia,
cut all that shit out.
This is how you're ending the week for people. Like, you can tell them whatever you want.
Was that bad? I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. I should start writing this shit down. We're almost 100 episodes into this shit. If you're a writer and you can do better, hey, let me know. Send me some shit. But yes, like as I always say, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Go check out the music. We've got 44 bangers out there, bunch of songs, got merch, got everything for you guys. We love the community. We love what we're building here. Appreciate all you guys. And we will see you next week on episode 96.
Mm-hmm. Joshua, that was something. But hey, like he said, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We do really appreciate it. Honest to God, from the bottom of our hearts. Yeah. But unlike Joshua, hey, I hope you guys have a great week. Episode 96 is next week. Once again, disclaimer, it'll be the trauma episode. So you can either listen to that and hear our traumas, or you can skip that one. It doesn't matter to us. We're just happy that you're here with us right now, because that's all that truly matters. So, Joshua, with that being said, I have one last thing for you, buddy, to end this episode. Are you ready for this one, my dude?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I hope you lead into the trauma episode with a really good last whatever that's coming my way right now.
I mean, you can take this a few different ways, but Joshua, what do sea monsters eat?
I have no idea, Sean.
Fish and ships. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week. Trauma episode, baby. Peace.